There's a thin line between heroism and madness.
Here the line fades to nothing at all. This is a world of capes and lunatics.
And nothing is off limits.
That's a little bit of All right, so Loren.
All right, welcome to the Capes and Lunatics, part 2 of our Spider-Man Homecoming review. I told you we'd have a part 2, and it's a full house tonight because this one I labeled the Next Generation because it's me, Phil, with my son, Luca, who's 4, and Tyler. Who do you got with you?
Well, I have the ever-changing Solo Ren, or Bat Solo, or Spider Solo. Say hi, Solomon. Say hi, wave hi.
Hi.
And then I have Sayla.
Yeah.
So we're all here. Like you said, the next generation.
Oh, yeah, I labeled it. So, Spider-Man Homecoming. Did everybody like it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. You like
Even though you felt...
Spider-Man, Solomon? Spider-Man.
Even though Luca fell asleep like the last 20 minutes, huh?
Aw, buddy. It happens.
So what did you all think? Everybody like it?
Yeah, I mean, let me pull out my handy-dandy notes here. Just because, Phil, you're the more Marvel guy, and, well, you're just the comic guy in general. But Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character. You know, everyone knows I'm more the DC guy, but Spider-Man is my favorite character. Thus, the tattoos I have of the spider webs are blue and red for a reason. Much like the homeboy Spider-Man. But
nice. Here's
a few. I liked it. I don't have a lot of beef with it. Little nitpicks here and there. That's so low. But I didn't like that Betty Brant was a student.
Yeah, they messed with it. Well, they messed with that whole all those characters. They messed with the whole timeline because Ned Leeds in the comics was older than Peter Parker, and he eventually married Betty Brant.
But is he supposed to be Ned Leeds? I couldn't tell if he was or not because he just calls him Ned, and I'm like,
oh, I thought I saw somewhere. I didn't know if they said it in the movie, but I thought they said somewhere he was Ned Leeds.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then he gets used. He gets brainwashed into being the Hobgoblin until he dies. Yeah.
I like so I'm just going down the list here. I like the reference we get for Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Like the indirect. So that just perfect little Easter egg that if you miss it, no big deal. It's not taking away. But it's just enough. It's just enough that if they want to like bring him in more, they can.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I thought about is, once again, did Tony Stark make the villain? Like, that was always the thing was, you know, Tony Stark indirectly made Ironmonger. He made Whiplash. And now, because of his partnering with the government, he made the Vulture.
Indirectly, yeah. I mean, I'm sure he was trying to keep everyone safe. But, I mean, yeah, he angered him enough where... I mean, in part 1, Charlie got all political about the whole Vulture thing. But, yeah.
I just don't look at stuff like that because you can or you can't, and I'm just like, I just try to look at it for what it is. You know, if this wasn't with reboots, it's always hard because one thing we're not going to dive into too much, like with the past. Okay, buddy, where's your Spider-Man mask? Show him your Spider-Man mask. like with the past, like with the Amazing films,
Mm-hmm.
like they tried too hard. Oh, look, spiders. They tried it too hard to do things differently because they were a reboot. They didn't want to retread things.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if this wasn't a reboot, it could be a perfect Spider-Man because they have to do things differently so that we're not getting the same stuff. You know, I think they kind of went out of their way. Like, there's no mention at all of the Bugle. Nothing. Not even like a blip.
Yeah, Charlie was.
So
all,
we don't.
Charlie was all mad that we didn't get J. Jonah Jameson.
You know, even some sort of mention would be nice. I mean, no Harry at all. No, like, none of the staple characters except Flash, which is a different interpretation, which isn't bothering me, but we'll see how he plays out.
Mm-hmm.
No Uncle Ben reference. Not even like,
Yeah, that's
you
what
know,
I'm saying.
Aunt May's been through enough. Well, what's Aunt May been through?
Well, that's what
Because-
that's what Charlie was even saying. Even that scene where he's getting ready for the dance and she's helping him tie his tie, that would have been the perfect opportunity to be like, oh, Uncle Ben would have been the one helping you, you know, tie your tie and stuff.
Or, okay, when Ned finds out and he's like, and he's telling him like, dude, you should go to the party and you should do this. And he should be like, no, that's, you know, my Uncle Ben always taught me, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. Or any way they want to rephrase it.
Mm-hmm.
Just a sweet, quick line of why he is who he is. Because I look at it like this. For Luca, this is his first time out to see a Spider-Man movie.
Yep.
So kind of this is the one he grows up with.
Uh-huh.
In every generation, even though you're reintroducing certain elements, and yeah, it might be redundant, like they, but at the same time, you have to respect there are people.
You sit down and they won't see your face.
This is their first interpretation of the character.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Did you get all the references? Do you know who he was? The Vulture was trying to sell those guns to.
1, 2,
Yeah, Matt Gorgon, the Scorpion.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3, 4,
yeah.
5.
So we got the. That's why I'm
1, 2, 3,
here. You know, one thing that was really minor that kind of bugged me was we didn't get enough shots of him just swinging through New York, like the
Well,
buildings.
I saw them somewhere. They said they didn't want to like you know, keep rehashing stuff that came in the other movies, and they said that was something that they used in all the previous ones, is him swinging through, you know, like at the beginning and stuff.
That's Spider-Man. You know,
I know.
like,
I guess they wanted to make it, you know, this show, you know, this isn't anything that's come before. This is, you know, the MCU's involved in this.
And like, you could argue that this is a great Spider-Man movie. You could also argue that with the MC, it kind of weighs it down. I feel like this is a good starting point.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the ending where he rejects being part of the Avengers, you could do a really good sequel, depending on where in the timeline the sequel would take place.
Mm-hmm.
That's more of just a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
You don't have to have Tony Stark. You don't have to have any other people showing up.
Mm-hmm.
It can be focused just on Spider-Man. Like, this is, I love the way the movie started with the short film by Peter Parker. I love the whole, like, what are you wearing? Did you see the case? Like, I love that. I love the youthful energy. You finally got a Peter Parker in high school, like he's supposed to, which is very nice to see. You know, he said he wants to be street level. Will he maybe ever get a nod? Will we ever hear something like in the Defenders where they reference that guy in New York who wears a suit like you, Daredevil, or something? Just something. I mean, they always reference the incident, so why not reference, you know, this wall crawler guy who's wearing a suit?
I swear there was something somewhere. I forget if it was one of the Netflix shows or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Something somewhere. Somebody said something about a guy who crawls up walls. Or maybe at the end of Ant-Man. It was something. Yeah.
It was at the end of Ant-Man. You know, they talked about it beforehand, but you know, no Spider-6. Will that be addressed in a later film?
Well, they said they were downplaying it, but like I was telling them, I said it seemed like he didn't have it at all. Otherwise, Aunt May never would have been able to sneak up on him at the end.
And we're gonna get there because the one thing I did like about this, as I've rewatched all of the other Spider-Man films leading up to this one, Raimi's films felt like they were all on sound stages and sets. The Amazing films, thanks, buddy, felt like they were filmed more in real locations, and this one felt like a blend of the two, where it was a real location, but also, you know, some stages and stuff too. So like, I enjoyed that.
Hey Luca, did you like Iron Man in the movie? Yeah. Did you? Was there enough Iron Man in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like Tony, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Of course, you like Tony. Everybody loves Tony.
Hey Luca, what's Spider-Man's real name?
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker. That's right.
Now, the last two things, I really don't like the. Hold on. I don't like the whole Michelle say my friends call me MJ,
Yeah.
because to me, like, she's a new character, which is fine. I like new characters. That's cool. It's an idea. All right, cool. So why do that? It's kind of like the whole John Blake. Oh, my real name's Robin.
I don't know if it's just something like, oh, we're not having Mary Jane as the love interest again, but oh, he's with MJ. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, just let it be something new.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't like make me mad, but like if they would have said like she's supposed to be Mary Jane, you know, and stuff. But I don't. Yeah, is that your Batman car? And then of course the last. What did you think about Aunt May finding out?
They did that. They've done that in the comics before. I mean, he was out of high school, but then when they took away the whole marriage thing and they like wiped all that out, they wiped out Aunt May knowing. But I mean, for a couple years there, she knew, like right around the first Civil War in the comic books.
Yeah,
It actually worked.
I think it works, and it's one of those things. Going back to you know, doing something just to be different, to set themselves apart, like what's something that hasn't been done that we could pull off, and so doing that, you know, you know, they're like, well, in every movie we've always hinted that Aunt May knows, so we'll just go ahead with this one and let her find out the end of the movie.
Now.
But I mean, they could have mentioned, like, I feel like Oscorp and Osborns are such an integral part of his story, to just not have any mention of anything, you know, is, I think, just bad.
Why?
Yeah.
But I know that's like, I don't need the goblins, but just mentioning Oscorp, like, oh, blah, 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 donated by Oscorp.
Why?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if like Ned's gonna become the Hobgoblin eventually, like, you know, like the third one or something. Although, because that's what I don't know if he was like supposed to be like a combination of like, you know, Ned leads from the comics and like Miles Morales' friend Gank, because like Gank was like all into Legos and stuff, and
yeah,
he was like the chubby Asian kid, and it's like, so I'm like, they kind of wanted to do a Miles Morales story without Miles Morales.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, like, ooh, baby girl. So that's kind of like my thing, is like you took away so much of Peter's mythology. Yes, you've given us a really good Peter Parker and Spider-Man, like the quips, the talk, you know, the youthful energy. You kept him in high school. But it's just like, you know, all his background mythology's gone.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know, I don't need, like, I mean, like I said, no Uncle Ben mentioned nothing. I mean, this is his solo movie. It's not like his cameo in the last film where we didn't need all that background stuff. But just, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe if they do something where Oscorp is now coming up, like in another movie, for like to rival Stark Industries or something.
It'd be cool, yeah, but yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do the whole Osborn thing or everyone, because we had a Goblin in the Tobey Maguire and the Andrew Garfield stuff. So I don't know.
I don't need like I said, I don't need the Goblins. I don't even need the Osborns to be that present. But just the fact that that's such an integral part of Peter's story, and it goes back to that when you have a character appear on film, you want a true version of the character and not just like things that get left out. Like, I'm still waiting for a decent Mary Jane.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm just tired of him being in high school every movie. Like, in the comics, he hasn't been in high school since like I don't know, mid '60s or late '60s. I'm just like, move past it. They say they didn't want to like retread stuff from the other movies. Well, he's always been in high school, and I know they want a young Spider-Man, but they could have given us an older Spider-Man with Miles Morales later on.
The problem is, he was in high school the first Amazing film, but he really wasn't in high school, And then he was in high school for the first half of the first movie, but then he's out. So we're always getting this college level Peter, and not a true child, and that's what we were getting. So I don't know. Like, I would love a Spider-Man film, like the Spectacular TV series Solomon and I've been watching, where we have both Gwen. Hey, Solomon, calm down, buddy. We are definitely bringing in the Lunatics tonight. But I want to see Gwen and Mary Jane.
Yeah. I wonder how far we'll get with now we have Michelle and stuff.
We probably won't. But that's my thing. Is like, I want to see them. Solomon. This is the life of a parent.
Yeah, he loves the movie, folks. Yeah, we're gonna have to call this soon. All the kids have lost interest. Luca, come here. Come here.
It's all right. I made my piece. I've said what I wanted to say, but I like it. Let me ask you this real quick.
Sure.
What list? Not by just by favorite Spider-Man. Like, list your ranking of Spider-Man films, favorite to least favorite.
I saw your. I'm trying to remember. I saw your ranking. It's probably close to the same, if not the same. I like Homecoming might be my favorite. I like Spider-Man. 2 and 2 are probably my next favorites. 2 and 3, depending on the day, you could probably interchange them. But it's probably Spider-Man 2, Amazing 2, and then one and 1, and then 3. Spider-Man 3 is dead last.
Spider-Man 3 is dead last, and before that's Amazing 1.
Yeah.
But my thing is, there's a lot that I like in Amazing 2.
Mm-hmm.
And mainly I feel like if you look at Andrew Garfield from Amazing 1 to Amazing 2, it's almost a different character as Spider-Man. And I feel like in Amazing 2, his Spider-Man and Gwen are on point enough that I really like that film.
Yeah.
It's not perfect. Don't get me wrong. I know it has its problems. I blame it all on Sony.
Yeah.
Because they cut that movie to crap because they wanted to expand their universe.
Yeah.
So, Phil, we'll talk more later. It's time for the kids to go to bed. Bye, Luca. Hope to see you here soon, buddy. We want to come down and visit.
Hey, what was your favorite part of the movie?
At the end.
The end? You missed most of the end. Or did you like the credits when all those cartoons were dancing? Did you like the vulture?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you like Spider-Man fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And you said you like Iron Man. The Shocker. Do you like the Shocker? Both of them.
Mhm.
I didn't
Yeah.
get to talk. I didn't like that Shocker only had one hand thing.
Yeah, I know. That was weird. There was like two of them. It was kind of weird.
Unless they're building it up so he'll be more of like the Shocker and like a. I think the sequel to Homecoming should be just Peter versus the Sinister Six.
Yeah.
Because we got Vulture, Scorpion, and Shocker started, and then you don't. There's always a rotation of the Sinister Six, but you could very easily bring in Octopus and then pick two more that you'd want to use. It doesn't have to be the straight same. Like Mysterio would be a great one, just because we haven't seen Mysterio.
Yeah.
So, but all right, man, we'll talk more later. I'm gonna listen to part 1 now. I didn't want to listen to it to you, and I got to talk.
Okay.
Just because I didn't want to have I didn't want to be influenced by anybody else. I just wanted to say what I was thinking. But
Okay.
all right,
Well,
buddy.
If you want to go, we're just gonna do the plugs and the music at the end. So.
All right, I got a fussy baby starting.
All right. I'll see you Saturday.
All right, buddy. Bye.
All right, everyone. That was the great Tyler and Solo, right, Luca?
Mhm.
Yeah. Was he wearing a lot of masks, like a Spider-Man mask and like a Darth? Kylo Ren mask? Huh? I think he had a Batman mask too, huh?
I hurt my toe.
I know you hurt your toe because you were playing over there, huh? That's okay. It's all better. And everyone listening, you can catch the next episode we should have up is Super. If you want to catch us live, check out YouTube. Super Connectivity. We will be live Friday, I believe, 7 p.m. and Saturday morning we should have the next episode 9 of the Capes and Lunatics at 10 a.m. Eastern. So if you want to check us out on YouTube, check that out. We're usually live Saturday mornings, and Super Connectivity is usually Friday nights. So check those out. But if you want to get a hold of us, email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Facebook is facebook.com/capesandlunatics. Twitter is @capeslunatics. Instagram is Capes and Lunatics. Pinterest is Capes and Lunatics blog, Capes and Lunatics podcast, and check out our voicemail. Send us your thoughts on Spider-Man Homecoming or anything pop culture related. We'll discuss it. Luca, what's the phone number?
614.
614.
614. 8.
No.
Okay. 82.
Mm-hmm.
2
That's right, son. That's 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. All right. Thank you once again for joining us for another Spider-Man Homecoming review. I know Tyler couldn't make it last time, so he wanted to get in, and the kids wanted to get in and on it because if you haven't got it from both our reviews, this is not only is it a good MCU movie that adults will enjoy, but you can also take your kids to. It's a fun time for everybody, huh? Did you have fun at Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right, and until next time, this is Phil and Luca for the Capes and Lunatics. Again, I am Phil, and this is Luca. Not bad for a 4-year-old, huh? All right, everyone. Good night, and join us next time.
Why?
Remember, everyone, raise your children to be Peter Parkers, not Flash Thompsons. Good night.